It's week 4 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the reigning AFC champs and the Colts on Monday night.
3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Shotgun now for Wentz. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Throwing is Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Montez Sweat able to get him for a loss of about 3. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard punt with a loss on the return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
A game there of 30 big ones.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Jackson now. They set up the screen for Dobbins. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Rolling to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
On second down, it's Taylor. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Wentz. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Taylor. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 38, Wentz. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
Well, I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? And we usually talk about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took him to the limits.
Caught on the right side by Adams. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Wentz now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Wentz going to give this to Taylor.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
It's over. It's over.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Brian Burns just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4.
Come on, pound it,
Josh Lambo up for the field goal of 40 yards.
And Lambo will put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not great starting field position as well.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 85 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Looking deep for Adams.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, but it's going to be 2nd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as he gets it up past the 35.
Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Wentz now on 1st down.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
And he goes out right around the 39. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Wentz now to throw.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a...
Let's go! Let's go!
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wentz.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Montez Sweat able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Now after the sack, Wentz and the Colts, they're left looking at a 3rd and long.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 20. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
The Raven offense going to take over late in this 1st half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Play action. It's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think...
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 24. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Ravens have got it.
That's us. That's us.
A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on second down, Jackson.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver.
And it's third and short. From the gun, Jackson on the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on fourth down. They'll roll him out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. On first and 10, it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Ball on the 8, second and 2. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal.
Dobbins.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here, back to the 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Jackson from the shotgun. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
J.K. Dobbins.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, It worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
60 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
A gain of 3, second down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Able to fight through one tackle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. To throw is Wentz.
The toss here completed to Pittman.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Wentz. And Pascal's got it.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back now in Indianapolis. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Mike, 55. Check, 55.
On 2nd and 10, Wentz. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Kylan Granson, the intended receiver.
And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Wentz. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. The left side throw complete to Adams. Touchdown Colts. Davante Adams. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Colts are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but This offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
The improv act, they're good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's got room. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Leonard Fournette, for a big back, he can cover a lot of ground, and he showed off the athleticism there as he broke off a big one.
And how about the situation that we're in right now, because this is the fourth quarter. So you know there's some tired legs out there on defense and probably some tired minds as well, trying to chase guys around for 4 quarters. But this is where conditioning, athleticism, that separates the good backs from the great backs, and that was an A-plus effort right there.
Yeah, you'll see there on the next-gen stats, he traveled nearly 80 yards on that run.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Bringing it out of his end zone.
And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
77 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell him to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Ravens are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
A short kick taken at the 18.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Indianapolis offense ready to go again. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Wentz. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now is Wentz. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Montez Sweat bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Now after the sack, Wentz and the Colts, they're left looking at a 3rd and long.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. On first down, Wentz.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Here's Wentz to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Adafe Owe in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
Slant to Adams.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it.
Right back to Duvernay. That's complete.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line down at the 2. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. To throw is Jackson. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, I can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
A short kick taken at the 18.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Wentz going to try and throw on third. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Interesting. So possession goes over here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw, eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
There you go.
Well, Charles, it's one